Welcome back to Locally Hosted. I'm Alex, and today we're diving into the GitHub Copilot ecosystem.
I'm Sam. We're talking about that massive, awesome Copilot repo. It's got over 34K stars, which is wild.
34,000 stars? That's not just popular, that's legendary status for a dev tool repo.
Exactly. It's a community-driven goldmine of custom configurations, agents, and skills for your IDE.
Wait, who is actually building all this? Is it just a few core devs or the whole internet?
It's thousands of contributors. People are shipping entire AI personas and workflows into this repo.
So it's like a plugin store, but for the brain of your code editor? That sounds incredibly powerful.
Think of it as a specialized teammate library. You're not just installing code, you're installing behavior.
Okay, but what does that actually mean for my daily workflow? Do I need to be a prompt engineer?
Not all. It's about context injection. You're teaching Copilot your specific team's conventions.
Wait, so it's like giving the AI a style guide and a rulebook before it writes a single line?
Precisely. It's deeper than plugins. You're defining how it thinks, not just what it generates.
How do you even install these things? Is it a CLI command or a manual config file edit?
Mostly via the marketplace or direct repo links. It's surprisingly plug-and-play for complex logic.
Is it just code generation, or does it handle things like documentation and testing too?
It includes hooks, workflows, and agentic skills. It's basically a full-stack AI assistant setup.
Agentic skills? That sounds scary complex. Like, do I need to write Python scripts to make it work?
Not all. It's just structured instructions. Think of it as a cookbook for AI behaviors.
Wait, so it's like a prompt library, but you can chain multiple prompts together into a workflow?
Exactly. You define the persona, the rules, and the output format. It's like directing an actor.
Can I make it act like a strict security auditor? I hate when it ignores vulnerability patterns.
Absolutely. There are pre-built plugins for security, and you can tweak them to fit your stack.
That would be a lifesaver. So I'm essentially building a custom AI specialist for my team?
Yes, and you can share that specialist with everyone else in the organization instantly.
What about documentation? Do they have guides, or is it just code and hope for the best?
Yes, a full learning hub with tutorials. They also have full-text search across hundreds of resources.
This sounds like the ultimate cheat code for onboarding new developers onto our AI stack.
It is. It standardizes how we use AI, preventing everyone from writing weird, inconsistent prompts.
But isn't that dangerous? Giving AI more power means it can also make bigger mistakes faster.
Only if you don't review the instructions. Garbage in, garbage out applies doubly here.
Right, so you have to trust the config files as much as you trust your source code?
100%. Treat these configs like production code. Review them, test them, and commit them.
True. Garbage in, garbage out, right? If the instructions are bad, the AI will be too.
Exactly. Always read the source code. Don't just blindly install a repo from the internet.
Can I contribute my own agents? I've built some custom workflows I think others would love.
Yes, that's the beauty of the open repo. It's a community effort, so your contributions matter.
How do I share my custom skills? Do I need to fork the whole thing, or is there a submission process?
Via the marketplace or community forums. They have a clear guide for submitting new agents.
Is there a standard format for these skills? I don't want to reinvent the wheel if one exists.
They use Markdown and structured JSON. It's clean, readable, and easy to version control.
That makes sense. Easy to parse and share. Does it play nice with other tools like MCP servers?
And compatible with MCP servers too. Model Context Protocol is the new standard for AI connections.
MCP? Model Context Protocol? I've heard that buzzword around, but never really understood it.
Yes, it connects AI to external data sources. It's like a USB-C port for your AI's knowledge.
So Copilot can access my local files and databases through this protocol? That's huge.
With the right hooks and permissions, it turns your local environment into a rich context.
This is getting deep. Where do I start if I want to try this without breaking my workflow?
Go to awesome-copilot.github.com. It's the central hub for everything you need to get started.
And just browse the Learning Hub first? I don't want to jump in blind and cause chaos.
Definitely. Understand the basics first. The docs are surprisingly beginner-friendly.
Then try a simple plugin? Maybe something for code formatting or linting to start safe.
Start with code, formatting, or linting. Safe, low-risk, high-reward setup for your confidence.
What's the biggest mistake people make when they first start using these custom agents?
Blindly trusting the AI without constraints. You need to set boundaries or it will hallucinate.
So define the boundaries clearly. I guess I need to be the boss of the AI, not its assistant.
Yes, set strict guardrails in the config. You're the director. It's just the talent.
So define the boundaries clearly. I guess I need to be the boss of the AI, not its assistant.
Yes, set strict guardrails in the config. You're the director. It's just the talent.
Can these agents run locally? I'm worried about sending all my code to the cloud for analysis.
Mostly they guide the cloud-based model, but the instructions live on your machine.
But the config is local, right? So my actual code never leaves my machine unless I say so?
Yes, the instructions live on your machine. Your privacy is intact as long as you manage permissions.
Good point. Don't leak your secrets. I'll make sure to use placeholders for any credentials.
Always use placeholders for credentials. Never hardcode API keys in your agent configs.
Good point. Don't leak your secrets. I'll make sure to use placeholders for any credentials.
Always use placeholders for credentials. Never hardcode API keys in your agent configs.
This repo is basically a goldmine. It's the community's best-kept secret for AI power users.
It's the community's best-kept secret. But not for long, thanks to this show spreading the word.
Not for long, though, thanks to this show. I'm sure everyone listening is going to fork it now.
We're spreading the word to devs. Customization is the future of AI tools, after all.
So, what's the one takeaway here? If I only do one thing, what should it be?
Stop using default prompts. Customize them. Make the AI work for you, not the other way around.
So, what's the one takeaway here? If I only do one thing, what should it be?
Customization is the future of AI tools. Stop using default prompts. Customize them.
Stop using default prompts.
Customize them.
That's the key. Make the AI work for you.
Exactly. Make the AI work for you. All right, that's all we got this week on Locally Hosted.
Original source is linked in the description. Go check out Awesome-Copilot, github.com.
Subscribe to Locally Hosted for more deep dives into the tools that shape our dev lives.
See you next time on Locally Hosted. Keep coding, keep customizing, and stay local.
See you next time on Locally Hosted. Thanks for listening and happy hacking.